Okay, so for oil changes, the filter is out here. There's an oil drain screw out here, which means you have to reach into this port, remove the oil drain screw, and this is the opening cap where you fill the oil again. That's a check. So I'll be doing two things. I'll be doing oil draining and the gear oil draining. So we're doing this at the same time because it's convenient. So the screw is here, the bottom of the leg, and the top screw is here. So 1, 2, and then 3 and 4. So remove all those and basically just replace the gasket screw. So you need 2 gasket screws, and then so to remove the drain screw you need 9/16 and then an extension. This is a 5-inch extension. So this fits, locks into place, and then you can use your torque wrench or whatever you have to move it around. So that's the drain screw. So position your buckets and whatever you have, otherwise this is gonna make a mess. Drain screw out, oil is beginning to flow. This is going to create a huge mess, so gonna have to position the motor down. Should drain it. Okay, so once you have the mess cleaned up, or at least in reasonable condition, time to unplug the oil filter. You can use the oil filter wrench. So that's the gear oil draining out. You can see I removed the 2 screws. The gear oil needs to be not white, and there shouldn't be too many metal particles on the screw at the bottom, which you can see there aren't too many of them. So I removed the one on the top, so you need 1, 2, 3 gaskets. So the gear oil does take a while to drain. So give it a good 10-20 minutes. So here's the new one, oil filter. I prepped it by putting oil on it, and we just smear a little oil on the rim as well, just to make it loose when it comes out. Okay, for refilling the oil I have this guy, flow tool measure funnel. It comes with a detachable hose, like yay, and it has a screen inside, which is really good. So basically whack it in there. So this is the flow tool. I'm going to dump 200-300 ml of oil in it. Let it drain through and flush all the bad oil out of the system, whatever remaining oil is there anyway. So these little drips will disappear. Okay, so the oil is finally started to run clear, which means it's ready for an oil change. Time to put in the new oil after sitting on the drain screw. Okay, so the dipstick doesn't need to be at the top, so I'm gonna pull it out and check it. So you can see it's almost to the top, not quite, but maybe 1% left, 2%, something like that, which is fine. So this is about full. It should not go beyond the hash marks, which mine doesn't, but yeah, you don't want it to go beyond the hash marks. Typically you should stop at the hash mark, and a little bit less is also okay. And that's it for the oil change. I have sealed off the top screw and sealed off the oil